Onto the stage, our final formal presenter, who is Ian Aspin. And Ian is on Twitter. He's going to make a dramatic entrance. Do you want the mic stand, or are you going to be astride the stage?
I'll hold the mic, I don't mind.
You're going to be astride the stage, okay.
Thank you very much.
Ian Aspin, yeah, come on! Turned out nice again. Are we ready?
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. Well, one day in 1994, a sunny day, I was out mountain biking on the hills just above Blackburn, and this thing came toward me, and it was too many headlights. But then I thought, what the hell is that? And as it got closer, I was kind of, wow, this is really scary. So I asked my mate Kev, that's him. I said, Kev, what happened? He said, well, what you saw was a UFO. I said, no shit, Kev. Anyway, so he told me all about it, and he said, really, what they wanted to do, the aliens in that, was come and take me away so I could live for 1,000 years in perfect happiness with no humans around. Did I want to go? The answer is, of course I didn't want to go. Why? Because I'm a human being. I need to be with other humans. I can't just go and live in paradise with aliens, because I need to be with people like you. I can't live without you. But I know that living with you is a pain in the ass sometimes, because you're chucking all these balls my direction. I've got so many things to contend with. Modern life is full of pressures and hassles, so why don't I go with the aliens? I should do, really, shouldn't I? But no, I have to stay with you. Even though I live in a culture that is cramped and crushed by advertising messages, constant demands to tell me that I'm crap unless I've got all this stuff, unless I buy into all this nonsense, all this bollocks. All this consumerism, all this commercialism. I'll go with the aliens. No, I won't, because I'm human. We're a herd. We're connected, and we live and do things together. Sometimes that's a bad thing. Following mindlessly, never thinking about who we are and what we're about. But sometimes it's a good thing that we can connect and we can do stuff. Sometimes we leave a pile of crap everywhere, and our lives are not really thoughtful and focused. But we can change all of that. We can think differently. And we can do stuff that is meaningful, so our legacy won't be a pile of crap. Because as human beings, we're not going off with the aliens, we're here to face up to this. The fact that our planet is in desperate, dire straits. There's terrible injustice, inequality, the world is screwed up, and yet here we are, human beings. We've got more power than we ever believed. We've got the power to carry more weight than we ever imagined if we do it together. We've got strength and energy to be able to take on these big problems, and that's why I've not gone off with the aliens. Even though it feels like we're going downhill fast, and I know what that feels like. When you're on the floor lying down, you can't get up, it's hard to get from 0 to 1. Life feels really tough. I know what that's like. You know what it's like. It's what it's about, being human. And all my life I've experienced the department of no. Every single job I've ever had, everything I've ever tried to do, I've come across the department of no. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do anything. Because people that control the whole show, the elites, tell you, you are in the department of no. And I'm saying we need to wake up to our own consciousness about how we reinvent the world. That we've got within us this amazing, phenomenal power. I just thought I'd put that in because if you have an attractive woman on a magazine or a book, more people read it and buy it, men and women, so I've stuck that in anyway. That's Jenny, she works with me. So, there you go, gratuitous, attractive young woman. Has it worked? Has it made my speech more attractive? Well, anyway, who cares? There's my gran. I was brought up by my gran. I've got no other living relatives, and this is the most important person in my life until she died about 15 years ago. But everything I am today is because of human beings. This is my wife and 2 kids. Everything they are is because of all the people that inputted into them, and I'm making those children partly into what they will be in the future. We impact each other. We are human beings. We don't want to go off with the aliens. We want to connect with each other. We want to make friendships that are lasting. I have a good friend. I was walking down the street. I could see we were going to be mugged. I said, what do we do, Chris? He said, I don't know, but here's that 600 quid I owe you. So we need to make connections as human beings. All the Twitter followers I've got, they've helped me to buy this house. They give me £10 each a week. I have 100,000 followers. I'm very wealthy. Of course not, but I'd love all my friends to come and live with me. When I was a kid, we all lived in the same street. I knew everybody. That's all I can afford, actually, with the Twitter followers. a caravan. So I was looking, that's just as my wife was giving birth to our second child. I was checking out caravans. But you guys want a caravan, I know that, so I'll help you get one. But being human is all about connecting, doing stuff together, pushing ourselves to do something meaningful, something that matters, something that makes the world better. That's the legacy. Not a pile of crap, not running away, but facing up to the challenges that we've got as human beings to connect and to care. That's me and the missus, superhumans. You're all superhumans. You are making the world better because you give a shit, because you care and you're connected. And I love that, so I'm not going with the aliens. I'm stopping here with you because you are superhumans. I've been Ian Aspin. Thanks very much. Think better, feel better, take action.
Brilliant, thank you, Ian. Absolutely brilliant.